Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ella Berries Africa. In our today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to make this trendy bubu gown with asoeke. It was designed with asoeke on the neckline and on the sleeve. If this is what you want, please stay to the end and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more interesting videos. Thank you. Welcome back guys. So in our today's tutorial, we're not going to waste too much time. The tools we are needing is our ruler, our chalk, our tape, and of course our scissors. And then we are going to be using Ankara fabric to make this trendy bubu gown style. Then the required measurements are the bust. We have the bust. We are using a bust sample of 40, a sleeve of 22, a hip of 39, and a length of 60. So I already went out to lay out my fabric. This is my fabric. I laid it out. I folded it in two, and I used my sleeve which is 22, to fold it. So this is an all-together sleeve, cut together sleeve bubu gown. So we are going to be using what your sleeve to cut it, to fold it. So I also went ahead to mark my starting line. So from this point now, I'm going to mark out my length, which is 60. So to that length, I'm going to be adding 1 or 2 inches for hemming allowance. So let's go ahead and do that. So guys, I went ahead to mark my length and I added about 2 inches to that. So now I'm going to mark the neck round. For the neck round, I'm just going to go ahead and use a neck width of 3 inches. Yes, for the front and back. Then for the depth of the front, I'm just going to go in by about 6 to 7 inches for the front. While for the back, I'll go in by let's say 1 or 1.5 inch. So guys, I'll just go ahead and slant my shoulder by half inch. I don't want it to fall that much. That's why I'm slanting it by just half inch. So I'll go ahead and slant it like this. So we are moving that into the neckline just like this. So next we are going to go ahead and make our sleeve opening, mark our sleeve opening. So I want, depending on how wide you want your sleeve to be. So for this client, she wants her sleeve very wide, just like the style. She wants it wide. So I'm going to be using about 21. So it will be very, very wide. About 21 to 22. So 22 divided by 2 is 11. So I'm just going to go ahead and 11 plus 1 inch for hemming allowance. So where I have my sleeve opening, that is where I'm going to mark my. So looking at the measurements, we are supposed to use our hip on this area where we have our sleeve opening. But looking at the measurements, the bust is bigger than the hip. So we are going to be working with the bust, which is 40.7.5. So you go ahead and work with the bust. You divide your bust by 4. Whatever you get, depending on how free you want it, you can add about 2 inches, 1.5 to 2 inches to 3 inches, depending on how full you want it to be. So for this, my client, she just wants something moderate. So I'm just going to be adding about 2.5 inches for her. So 40 divided by 4 is 10.40.75 divided by 4 is 10.4. Yes, plus 2.5. So we're going to go ahead and mark it here. 10.4 plus 2.5. So we are just going to go ahead and mark this, what we got here, on that bar, on the opening, and we are going to mark it down like this, down the same thing down to the hemline. So let me check what I got. So I got about 13.5, 12.5. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark the same 12.5. So I'll mark the same thing all through. I'll mark the same 12.5 all through. 12.5. 12.5. So just use your ruler to join these lines like this all the way down. And then on this angle here, you make a curve. You make a curve like this one. I also decided to slant my shoulder even more, about 1 inch. So this is what we got in the end. I slanted it a little more. So by the time we mark here, we'll move up 1 here. So I'm just going to go over now, cut it out. After cutting it out, I won't be cutting out the neckline. After cutting it out, I'll place it on the fabric again and cut out the back first before I'll go ahead and cut out the front neckline. So we're done with cutting the front panel. This is what we got. So we're just going to go ahead and place this and also cut out the back panel. So guys, I went ahead to lay my fabric again, fold my fabric again, and I laid the cutout panel on it. So right now I'm going to use it to cut out the back, and then I'll cut out the front. So guys, we are going to cut out the neckline for the front panel. Since we are done cutting out the back panel, we'll just cut out the front panel. So this is what we got for the V neckline. For the asoeke, we are just going to go ahead, join it this way. Join it. After joining it, to become very big. After joining it, we'll make a V shape. We'll make a V shape, or a triangle. we'll make a V shape. So it's going to be like this and like this after joining, and then we'll make a big shape. We'll make a big shape, cut a big shape, V shape, a deep V shape that is very, very long. Then after that, we'll go ahead and turn our neckline. Then place our asoeke on the neckline. Then we'll join the shoulders and the sides. Then also attach our asoeke to the sleeve mat, just as shown on the style. So when I'm done, I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. Thank you. So guys, for the pocket, I just made the rectangle of 15 um, by length, and by width I made 9 inches, and then I made a curve just like you have seen, and I slanted it. I went down here on this end by 1 inch, and then I slanted it. So I'll go ahead now and use my scissors to cut it out. So with this guys, we are done with today's tutorial. If you have been watching me to this extent, please just like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more interesting video. If you need a detailed tutorial on how to join this, please don't forget to leave a comment on my comment section and I'll attend to it. Bye.